With the development of electronic reading devices such as the Nook, iPad, and Kindle, how will the marketplace for print reading be affected? In the first 5 months of this year, sales of consumer ebooks in America overtook those from adult hardback books. And just a year earlier, hardback revenues were more than 3 times ebook revenues, according to the Association of American Publishers. This graph shows the exponential increase in ebook revenue up until the year 2008. As you can see, ebook revenues totaled $50 million. However, in 2010, U.S. ebook revenue was approximately $440 million. So why have electronic books increased so much? What are their benefits? For one, they are more environmentally friendly. Ebooks save trees by conserving paper. Another benefit is they are convenient. Readers can download and read the full 736-page ebook on a flight without weighing down their suitcase. Also, they can fit all of their books onto one digital reader. For consumers worried about losing the beautiful look of a paper book, ebook reader software can deliver the same typefaces, color images, and page layout. New technology has greatly improved the clarity of text, enhancing readability. Readers no longer have to strain their eyes because they can simply push a button to magnify the text. Readers save time and gas money traveling to and from the bookstore. Those eager to read the latest bestsellers can quickly purchase, download, and read the books of their choice. Maybe the most important factor is that they are cheaper than regular books. This is the main reason that many local bookstores are failing. Amazon now sells more copies of ebooks than paper books. The shift to digital books will speed up as bookshops close. In fact, Borders, the second largest U.S. bookstore chain, filed bankruptcy over this past summer.
So paper versus electronic. Ebooks, the kind you download and read on electronic devices, they were hot sellers over the holidays.
Well, tonight News 8's Carrie Babbitt looks at how the new reading technology is affecting its hardcover cousins.
The Nook, the Kindle, iPads. We're all familiar with the new technology, but is it changing the way your mom and pop bookstores operate?
I see people who they have a Nook, they have a Kindle, you know, and I disparage it, but jokingly, because I think it's probably, you know, you have to adapt to the times, and it's a pretty interesting technology.
At Dogstar Books in Lancaster, owner Brian Fraley says it's a tough business, but the digital era is not fading out his bookshelves just yet.
You have to work hard, and you have to adapt.
Brian sets himself apart with affordable prices and offers first editions of popular books like 1984. Believe it or not, he has also dipped into the online world, with half of his sales made through Amazon.
There's always going to be people who want the physical book, the turning of the page. You can't, you can try to simulate it, but you can't recreate it. You just can't.
Other than a shift in revenue, the transition to ebooks has other negative effects. Piracy has become a huge problem in the music and film industry. This could become a major issue for books as well. Digital book files are tiny, much smaller than a film, and not even as big as a music album. It would be easy to steal and store many books on a computer or digital reader. When Dan Brown's blockbuster novel, The Lost Symbol, hit stores in September, it may have offered a peek at the future of bookselling. On Amazon.com, the book sold more digital copies for the Kindle e-reader in its first few days than hardback editions. This was seen as a huge shift in the publishing industry, but it also may have come at a cost. Less than 24 hours after its release, pirated digital copies of the novel were found on file-sharing sites such as RapidShare and BitTorrent. Within days, it had been downloaded for free more than 100,000 times. Another negative about digital readers is that their battery can die, and readers have to rely on a charger. Also, just like any other digital device, it can get viruses.
I don't really know who invented the printed word, but you'd have to put it ahead of things like the airplane or jelly donuts. I have a friend, Peter Osnos, who publishes books, and Peter told me that what they call e-books, electronic books, are now selling better than paperback books. I doubt it, but that's what Peter said, and he's in the business. He makes it sound as if every book will be published electronically soon and be read using some sort of an electronic device. I'm not interested in having my books on an electronic device. I want them in books. I want my words in books. I like having these books behind me.
Others foresee less sweeping changes. It's not going to make a mega difference, says Robert Bosch, a 35-year publishing industry veteran. Electronic books, he says, are not going to replace the printed books. That's Robert's belief. But what about when textbooks reach these digital platforms? Imagine how much more convenient it would be to rent a textbook for a few dollars instead of buying it from the student bookstore for over $100. You don't have to worry about the availability of the textbook and can download it instantly. How about newspapers? Current events and news will be received instantly with text and video to support the stories. Readers no longer have to wait until the morning to hear the big news. Will the emergence of electronic reading and technological advances take over the already successful printing industry? Only time can tell.